High intensity in Death Valley. LSU and Auburn. Tommy Tuberville had won 13 of 14 on the SEC road, and Auburn had a 7-0 lead when Matt Flynn gives it to Keelan Williams. Gone. Only catch of the night. Most effective, and it ties the game at 7. Second quarter, same score. LSU on the move. Ryan Perilou running the option. He would cough up that pill, and Gerard Powers going the other way, Mark.
What a heads-up play by Gerard Powers, and secure the ball in the right hand. He gets tackled down there, but look at the speed on the backside, catching him down there on the 5.
Auburn would score, take a 14-7 lead. Will Muschamp, popular on the internet, is fired up. Freshman offensive tackle, Chaz Ramsey. That's an illegal block.
Definitely completely illegal.
Now, it hit Glenn Dorsey, the All-American, didn't return to the game after that. Penalty not called on that one. Flynn found Jacob Hester stretched. They reviewed the play. Accurately called as the big fella gets it in. Flynn threw for over 300. Hester got it into the end zone. Tuberville didn't like it because they picked up a flag for potential illegal formation. LSU had a 23-17 lead, under 3.5 to go. Brandon Cox, Rodriguez Smith, Auburn doing it again on the road, up 24-23. Look at the clock. It's winding down. Under 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown LSU! Matt Flynn, Demetrius Byrd. Bedlam. That seismograph had to go off again in Baton Rouge as Flynn saves the Tigers' title hopes by beating Auburn 30-24.
We knew we had an opportunity. We wanted to take a shot at 7, and they hadn't covered Byrd the whole time. And then we knew that we'd have the opportunity to kick thereafter. So touchdown, then here we go.
Were you worried about the clock with 1 second left if you get time to kick?
Timeout. We didn't lose our last timeout. We could call timeout right after that. So, no, absolutely not. Felt like 18 seconds, 16 seconds on the clock, we're in great shape.
Opponents squared off in Lexington, Florida, and Kentucky. Andre Woodson is a Heisman candidate. So, too, is that man, Tim Tebow. Lou, it's pretty this time.
Same play they ran against LSU last year, only this one was much nicer.
Aaron Hernandez, the freshman, caught the jump pass with a touchdown. Florida had a 21-10 lead, and then Tebow went 18 of 26, 256, and that was his 4th touchdown pass to Bubba Caldwell. But rather than get blown out, Kentucky's Heisman candidate answered. Andre Woodson, Jacob Tamme.
And the patience on this play, and Jacob Tamme finishing the playoff, spinning, getting the ball into the end zone for Kentucky.
Down 2 touchdowns again. Woodson, Dickie Lyons Jr.
Boy, this guy just makes plays. He has so much speed. Every time you look up, he's making a big play for Kentucky.
31-24 going to the 4th quarter. 3 for the Gators. Percy Harvin made it.
And Percy Harvin with such quick feet. He reads his blocker so well, and the acceleration takes him into the end zone.
38-24. Woodson again. Dickie Lyons Jr. Woodson 35 of 54, 15 and 5 touchdowns, and the catch will not go away. Florida trying to run out the clock. Instead, they go for the jugular. Tebow, Harvin, down to the 1, risky call, and then Tebow would pay it off by rushing for a touchdown in his 8th straight game. That's the longest streak in the nation. 45-37, the Gators go in the Commonwealth and get the victory. Vanderbilt and South Carolina. South Carolina number 6 in the BCS. Spurrier had never lost to the Commodores. Chris Smelley picked off by DJ Moore. That set up a Vanderbilt field goal. Mackenzie Adams getting the start for Bobby Johnson's team. You know, they got the lead against Georgia and then had the big turnover that hurt them. But this time they were able to pay off with a touchdown, and Vanderbilt then, when they had the opportunity, seized it. Adams would go back to work. He came into this game with 2 career touchdown passes through 2 in the first quarter, Mark.
And what a perfect pass right across the middle. He showed that he could put some mustard on the football.
Bobby Johnson said, I know everybody thought we were going to fall, but they didn't. As Moore picked off Smelley again, and South Carolina goes down to Vandy 17-6.
I'm not shocked at losing to Vandy. They're a good team. They're obviously a lot better than us today. And, you know, we knew all along that we were sort of living on the edge of being 6-1. We've not clobbered anybody, but we certainly played a lot better against Kentucky and Mississippi State than we did today. We're going to keep practicing just like we always been practicing. What do? Well, we can't trade any of them. We're going to try to coach them as hard as we can.
turned the corner with the thumping of Georgia a couple of weeks ago and Bryant Denny to take on Nick Saban in Alabama. Opening kickoff, Saban goes onside kick, Lou.
And it was well executed. And I'm going to tell you, every time I've turned a corner, there's another one ahead of you.
It led to an Alabama field goal, make it 3-0. John Parker Wilson and Terry Grant out of the backfield.
Nice job of throwing down the one by John Parker Wilson, but he goes to Terry Grant. He's been their playmaker this season.
John Parker Wilson was that on much of the day, but in the second quarter, Tennessee started cutting up the Alabama defense. Eric Ames leading the conference, completing over 66% to Luke Stocker. Tennessee took the lead. And on 3rd and goal, John Parker Wilson to DJ Hall, who had a career day, 13 catches, single game Alabama record, tied back on top. Late in the half, Wilson, Hall again, touchdown, Alabama. Building the 24-14 lead. It was 24-17 at the half. Then the draw play. Major Applewhite crossing up the Tennessee defense. Alabama blows out the Volunteers 41-17. And as a result of that tied victory, which, by the way, Wilson also tied a school record with 32 completions in the game, and LSU and Alabama tied for the lead in the SEC West. They meet in 2 weeks after both have an open date.
And who'd have thunk if you're an Alabama LSU fan that it would come down to this 2 weeks from tonight?
Well, at least in the SEC West, there are 2 teams with only 1 loss in conference play. The SEC East, not so much. A 5-way tie in the lost column. Everybody has at least 2 losses, and Vanderbilt just a game off the pace of 2 and 3.
Well, what you look for is who has the best quarterback, who has the best defense. One team doesn't have the best of both of them. I think South Carolina has the best defense. Florida has an outstanding quarterback, as does Kentucky.
So number 1 team in the BCS, Ohio State, taking on Michigan State. Sparty harboring dreams of an upset, but Todd Beckman had none of it early. Boy, Beckman's been good in the early part of the game, finding Jake Ballard for the touchdown, Lou.
Boy, what a great grab here. He completed his first 8 passes of the game, but when you have receptions like that, it's easier to do.
And in the 2nd and 17 from midfield in the 3rd quarter, it's big play Brian Robisky.
And right over the middle, look at the post pattern deep. Robisky gets open. Whenever he gets behind the coverage, it's a touchdown for Ohio State.
24-0, and Michigan State's offense could have played for 3 weeks, and they weren't getting 24 on that D. But the Spartan defense gets a 2nd touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Sir Darian Adams on the fumble return. They got to within 7, but the Ohio State offense churned it out at the end. Beanie Wells went for 221 yards on the day. Ohio State wins it by 7. This is what the Buckeyes have left now. 2 testers on the road at Penn State next Saturday night on ABC, and then November 17th, regular season finale against Michigan. Okay, the Buckeyes have already taken a loss. They were at Notre Dame. They had a pep rally on Friday night, and Digger spoke.
My name's Digger. I'm the Undertaker's son. We ain't dead yet.
First down.
But they might want to know how to get the dirt off of them. Mark Sanchez, Fred Davis, Trojans up 7-0.
For the touchdown.
We ain't dead yet.
And running back.
Hey, now breathe real well. You got to know whether a guy's living or dead before you bury him.
Sanchez throws it in for another touchdown. SC up.
We ain't dead yet.
But they're not feeling very well, and maybe you would even say the respirator's on and the priest is in the room. Sanchez finding, but now Hazelton, priest or somebody would have had a better shot at tackling Hazelton as he took it into the end zone.
We ain't dead yet.
Well, at some point, somebody's going to have to declare them expired.
Or at least on life support.
That happened several weeks ago, Mark. Joe McKnight housing it. First career touchdown. SC romps 38-0.
I'll gladly take the hits for our program, but that's USC's a good football team. They're well coached. Okay, they got good players and that they played well today, and my hat's off to them because you see where they are and you see where we are, and we're at different ends of the spectrum at this point right there. They are where we want to be, and that's what we're going to shoot for, and that's what we're going to drive until we get to that point. And I will work to the ends of the earth until that ends up happening.
Oregon and Washington, old-time story, Pacific Northwest rivalry. Jonathan Stewart, he's going to have to carry a bigger load as Oregon breaks out yet another new uniform. Jeremiah Johnson hurt, lost for the season, so Stewart picked it up nicely. He went for 251 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Oregon up by 10. But Jake Locker Little screen to Louis Rankin.
And Louis Rankin on this play, look at how he weaves and wobbles around and takes his blockers and makes use of them and takes the ball into the score.
The Huskies, the Dogs, are alive. They have it tied up in the third quarter. But Dennis Dixon, how good has this guy been this year, running the option to Andre Crenshaw, Lou?
Oh, the option just gives him such a dimension of the way Dixon throws the ball. And then when you run the option, it cannot be defended.
31-24. Locker only completed 12 of 31, but 4 of those 12 completions went for touchdowns, Mark. That one to Marcel Reese.
And a nice job. And Jake Locker is becoming a better passing quarterback.
Crenshaw getting more carries with the injury to Johnson, backing up Stewart. He went over 100 yards on the night. Remember, I told you Stewart had 251. Oregon had the lead. After a Husky field goal, ball is recovered by Oregon. The onside kick. Ducks get great field position. Dixon was 1 yard short of being the third Duck to go over 100 yards. 465 yards on the ground, a school record. Ducks roll double nickels and roll over Washington. Cal and UCLA. Nate Longshore back in the lineup after missing last week with a bad ankle, and he goes for Deshaun Jackson, Lou.
Oh, just a nice reverse fake. Kept the secondary short, hits them deep, they take the lead, 14-10.
Patrick Cowan back for UCLA at quarterback, but it was Brandon Brazil, the receiver, throwing it and throwing to Dominic Johnson for the touchdown. UCLA taking the lead. It's 20-14, but Longshore Jackson again, Mark.
Did he catch this ball, Reese? I guess he did. They gave him the touchdown. A great play by the defender, but Jackson comes down with the score.
Here is the Pontiac game-changing nominee. Cal trying to move in position for the winning field goal. Alteron Werner, pick 6. UCLA remains undefeated in Pac-10 play, 30-21 to the Big 12. Oklahoma and Iowa State. And Bob Stoops gave his team a list of all of the upsets that have befallen top 25 teams this year, and the Sooners apparently didn't read it carefully. Alan Patrick put it on the ground. Sooners had a problem with that. 92nd in the nation in fumbles lost this year. Cyclones picked it up. Jason Scales paid it off, and the Clones were up 7-0. Third quarter, Sooners driving down 7. Here is Chris Brown, Mark.
And what a nice job by the offensive line. He doesn't get touched on the play he's in for the score.
Brown gave them more powerful running, Lou.
Well, he did. Oklahoma just went back to basic football. The second half took the 14-7 lead, but it was far from over.
Brett Meyer had the Cyclones on the move, and DJ Wolf, performing his own tip drill in the end zone, gets the interception. The ensuing Sooner possession, Sam Bradford, he wasn't spectacular. 16-28, $183, but a big completion there to Jermaine Gresham, set up a field goal. OU wins it by 10. Kansas, one of the remaining undefeated teams in the country, going to Folsom Field to take on the Buffs. Jake Sharp, the Buffs up 7-3, puts the Jayhawks back on top at 10-7. Fourth quarter, 3rd and 2. Todd Reese, how good has this guy been, finding Derek Funk?
Oh, he's been excellent. He came into the game last year against Colorado, and since that time has really been the sparkling, even though he's only 5'10".
Cody Hawkins also a little undersized by conventional standards to Byron Ellis, and Dan Hawkins, it's Big 12 football. They're right back in it, and Hawkins hit Josh Smith right in the hands of their last chance. He couldn't hold it. Kansas wins at Colorado. 2 of the top 5 offenses in the nation, Texas Tech and Missouri. Last year, Missouri forced Graham Harrell into 4 turnovers, and they did it again in this one. Harrell, ball batted around. Striker Shulock. Was that a good name for a linebacker or what? Pick 6, 37 yards. Harrell called last year the low point of his season. This wasn't a whole lot better. William Moore breaking through, 2 sacks in a row, forcing Texas Tech to punt, and Missouri blows out the Red Raiders 41-10. Michigan in Champaign to take on Illinois, and the nation's leading rusher Mike Hart in street clothes had the ankle injury last week against Purdue, unable to play. Illini up 7-3. Daniel Dufresne taking the handoff and getting in. The Illini up 14-3. Under a minute to go. It's 14-10. Chad Henne, Adrian Arrington.
And what a great catch by Adrian Arrington. Right there, lays out for the touchdown for Michigan. Look at this concentration. The ball's in hand. It's a catch. Knees down. Touchdown.
Michigan takes a 17-14 lead. Henne has a wide-open Mario Manningham and overshot him.
That happens.
Oh, Mike Hart didn't want it to happen. Oh! 17-17 game. Illini, Kyle Hudson muffs the punt. Michigan's right there to jump on it. And then a little trickeration, a little end-around pass. Adrian Arrington would find Mario Manningham.
He does a nice job. Makes it look like a reverse run, and then at the last second pulls up and hits him for the go-ahead touchdown.
Michigan would add a field goal. They win it by 10. Joe Pop leading Penn State against Indiana. Anthony Morelli standing tall. Jordan Norwood, 12 yards. Penn State 6-point lead at the half, 20-14. Third quarter. Penn State punting. Tracy Porter misjudges it and can't haul it in. Nittany Lions swarm on the ball. It will lead to a Penn State field goal, and they built a 9-point lead late in the third quarter. Hoosiers driving. Maurice Evans, who just had a gargantuan day, candidate for a helmet sticker, knocks the ball loose from Kellen Lewis. Evans would blow a shoe, Mark.
It gets caught.
It's a good excuse later. If I hadn't blown the shoe, they never would have caught me, he'll say.
Right.
Penn State goes up 26-17, but Kellen Lewis is not done. Finds James Hardy. 31st touchdown reception for Hardy. That's an IU record. Indiana cuts the lead to 5. Lewis, who had a touchdown run in the game, also fumbled the shotgun snap. Penn State is there, and that would seal it. 36-31. Penn State escapes. North Dakota State taking on Minnesota. The Bison trying to stay undefeated. Now they're in the championship subdivision. Tyler Roll, dare I say it, I don't know if he's butter or not, but he's definitely on a roll.
Oh, he's on the roll, all right. 77 yards for the score.
Wheel Stewart's got it out. Game tied at 7. 34 seconds remaining in the half. Here goes Roll again. Look at big fella. He put 200 yards on the Gophers in the first half, Lou.
Just tremendous effort, but the Gophers have not been known for great defense this year.
I would say that is an accurate statement. Steve Walker looking for the God of Thunder. Thor Brown, Bison, undefeated. First time in 30 years, neither Miami or Florida State are ranked when Seminoles and Canes got together. Noles down 14-10. Kyle Wright picked off by Todrick Verdell. Pick 6. The Seminoles. This is an offensive explosion, even with a defensive touchdown compared to the way these teams have played the last few years. And trickery from the Canes. Francesco Zampagna to DeLeon Farmer.
And what a terrific executed play by Miami. You didn't think that they had that in their arsenal, but they do.
Kirby Freeman in there after Kyle Wright was injured. Pontiac game-changing nominee when he found Diedrich Epps. Hurricanes a 1-point lead. Xavier Lee trying to save the Noles late. Ball knocked free. Colin McCarthy, scoop, score, ball game. You know what? Bobby Bowden is still the all-time winningest coach in major college football. He's only one win ahead of Joe Paterno after that loss. Mississippi State and West Virginia. Coach Rod, his team got out of the gate quickly. First play from scrimmage, Pat White gone.
Yeah, but not as quickly as Pat White gets to the end zone. Unbelievable quickness, great versatility. And
Steve Slayton would also set the West Virginia record for rushing touchdowns, 43rd of his career. Bust free here, goes over 100 yards.
And it helps you don't get touched until you get 20 yards down the field of play. Nice job by Steve Slayton, but a better job by that offensive line of West Virginia.
38-13, West Virginia, and the mustard-colored unis rolls. Texas and Baylor, usually a trip to Waco, no problem for Mack Brown. Outscored Baylor 118-0 in the previous 2 trips. Colt McCoy to Nate Jones. At first it's ruled incomplete. They looked at it again, said he did indeed catch it. 10-7 Texas. Michael Matchin, former Kent State quarterback, former Alabama player, former minor league baseball player, now playing for Baylor and throwing it to Marcus Griffin, who would go 90.
All the way, and that's all he needed.
And Texas slopped around for a while. They'd end up beating the Bears by 3 touchdowns, 31-10. Virginia and Maryland. Virginia had only lost once, but for their 6 wins, coming by 6 or less, they're the only team in the country that could say that. Mikel Simpson had a career night bursting through the Maryland defense, and Cavaliers able to cut the Maryland lead 14-10. Time winding down in the third. How about Chris Long crushing Napoleon Dynamite Chris Turner?
You know, he looks a little like his father. I think his father got a sack on me like that about 20 years ago.
Howie Long, his dad, and Simpson taking the catch, diving for the pylon. First down. Now 2nd and goal. Simpson up and over the top. This guy had 13 catches, 152 yards, rushed for 119 yards, and the winning touchdown, and Virginia beats Maryland by a single. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh playing for the River City Rivalry Trophy. Dave Wannstedt had his Achilles tendon repaired. He had to coach the game from the press box. Ben Mauch leading the Bearcats. First play from scrimmage, and Mauch's running free through the Pirate defense, Mayday.
And a nice job by Mauch taking the ball, getting the big game for Cincinnati, getting them close to getting on the board early.
He would lead to a touchdown. Cincinnati had a 1-point lead. LaRod Stevens-Howling went for 100 yards on the day. So too did LaShawn McCoy. Cincinnati sort of fizzled after the quick start. 24-17, the Bearcats lose again. Ryan Kelly referred to his team as a poorly coached one in the aftermath of the loss. All right. Should we use the term embattled coaches for Texas A&M and Nebraska in Lincoln? Scoreless game. Aggies first possession. Stephen McGee looking for Irvin Taylor. Touchdown. A&M had the extra point blocked. Coach Fran, Bill Callahan, both having all kinds of issues. And Nate Swift can't handle the punt. Muffed. A&M jumps on it, and Jaworski Lane would follow up by going in or going down for 27 yards. He'd punch it in on the next play after this run. First of his 4 touchdowns. Well, it looks like Nebraska might have cashed in his.
What happened in Provo, Utah between Eastern Washington and BYU. Now the clouds starting to roll in. I believe that is a low-pressure system as I consult my Doppler. Harvey Unger ran for 146 yards and 2 scores. This one makes it 21-7 BYU. And then here comes the snow. I mean, it is coming down.
What's your snowfall rate there, about an inch an hour?
Well, I tell you,
come on, Doppler boy.
It could be a black ice scenario out on the roads. BYU withstands the crazy weather, wins big, 42.